Hello everyone! Praise and Productions here with the biggest question of the day. That's right! In this video, I want to discuss the criteria of love and how, who, when, where, and to what extent to love. Alright, so get a notepad and take mental notes on what I'm about to say. Alright. Today, many people want to love or show affection, but are not too sure how to go about doing that. Well, let me break it down for ya. Love is your willingness to surrender. Okay? Love is your willingness to surrender. What this means is you must be willing to give up something close to you for someone else. For example, you give up a job position for someone else's benefit, even though you wanted it, or you save the last corner of juice in the jug for your mom who loves orange juice more than you do. Now that's love. Okay, you see what I mean? So, how? Just care about what other people care about and care for that person more than yourself. Alright. Some of you may think everyone already knows the answer to this question, but it would surprise you to know that many people don't love just anyone. They love people who love them or people who do things for them, etc. The truth is, we must love everyone. Loving everyone means don't give someone the punishment they deserve, mercy, and reward someone when they don't deserve it, grace. No matter how
weird, ugly, mean, greedy, selfish, dumb, lame
you think they are, Christ died and rose again for everyone. So everyone falls into this category. So who? Everyone. Okay.
When?
Many people have said to me that sometimes you can't just love. Well, I say love as much as you breathe, because true love is unconditional. This means your love is not based on how good someone is at that moment or how bad they have been. Love is always. For example, a parent loves their child, but the child does not pay bills, eats up all the food, cries when they want something, acts out at times, and what do they do to deserve their parents' love? Not a thing. They love their child 24/7, always, just like we must do. Okay.
Where?
Everywhere. See, love is always an appropriate action. Here's what we have to do. We gotta find chances to love. Whether you are at a business meeting, or in math class, or at a park, or in the grocery store, there is always somebody who needs your love. You can even look at it like this. Wherever you go, you are there specifically because someone needs you to love them. And finally,
to what extent or what kind?
Now, before I wrap up, let me explain that there are guidelines in love. There is
tough love,
and there is
plain love.
Exactly. The two are defined like this. Tough love is when you do or do not do something for someone's benefit in the long run. For example, you have a little brother and you have been tying his shoes for 5 years. He should know how to tie his shoes by this age. You tell him to learn, but he does not want to. Why should he? He has you doing it for him. You decide to let him stumble occasionally, so he will get tired of it and finally learn to tie his shoes. That would be an example of tough love, because in the long run, the little brother will be glad he learned to tie his shoes, or he would have been 30 years old still asking people. And there is plain love. This is the selfless love we have been discussing this entire time. So, to what extent do you love? Use plain love when people will see you and think of Jesus Christ. Use tough love when the gospel is not concerned. For instance, when someone steals from you, love plainly. If someone is attacking your wife, tough love is necessary. Conclusion.
How?
Putting other people first.
Who?
Everybody. Unconditionally, always. Everywhere. Use discernment to choose tough love or plain love. Beware. If you walk by the flesh, loving like this will be impossible for you. That is why you need Jesus Christ's Holy Spirit on the inside of you. Simply believe on Christ, and you will be able to love like this. Thank you all for coming out. Now somebody scream! Thank you, and that is...